This video is titled Honda GB500. A bike that officially doesn't exist yet. So let's deal with that right away, because a good journalist doesn't hide the caveat, they lead with it. What Honda actually launched is called the CB500. It was unveiled in India. Not Britain. Not the United States. India. But here's why we, and a growing number of outlets covering this story, believe that name won't survive contact with the global market. Back in November 2024, Honda quietly filed a trademark for the name GB500S in the United States, and GB500 in Europe. Not CB500, but GB500. That matters, because Honda already has a playbook here. The bike sold in India as the Highness CB350 became the GB350 the moment it crossed into export markets. Same engine, same platform, different badge for a different audience. Now Honda has revealed a CB500 for India, and it drops the familiar 471cc parallel twin entirely. Instead, it's running a brand new 501cc single-cylinder engine, air and oil-cooled, producing roughly 28 horsepower and 43 Nm of torque through a 5-speed gearbox with a slipper clutch. That single-cylinder layout is the tell, because there was already a Honda called the GB500 back in the 1980s. An air-cooled single, styled as a cafe racer, and openly modeled on the British 500cc singles of the 50s and 60s, bikes like the Manx Norton and the BSA Gold Star. So there's a real possibility Honda isn't just reviving a name. It's aiming the new bike at the exact same target the original GB500 chased 40 years ago, and BSA's own modern reboot is standing right in the crosshairs. While Honda's bike is still a rumor with a trademark filing attached, the Gold Star 650 is already real, already selling, and already 3 years into production. It runs a 652 cubic centimeter single, liquid-cooled, DOHC, 4 valves, twin spark plugs, putting out around 45 horsepower and 55 Nm of torque. That's a meaningfully bigger, more powerful engine than what Honda's showing. It carries Brembo brakes, a curb weight north of 200 kilograms, and pricing that starts around 3.37 lakh rupees in India, climbing past 4 lakh for the Legacy Edition. In the UK, it starts near £6,000. That's the trade-off in one sentence. The Gold Star is heavier, pricier, and more powerful. It's a finished product with 3 years of owner feedback behind it. So let's actually put this head-to-head, with the honest asterisk that Honda's numbers are India market CB500 figures, not confirmed global GB500 specs. On paper, BSA wins on power and torque outright, 45 horsepower and 55 Nm versus Honda's roughly 28 horsepower and 43. That's not a close fight. But flip to price, and the story reverses. Indian estimates put the CB500 somewhere between 2.6 and 3.15 lakh rupees, potentially undercutting the Gold Star by close to a lakh, and doing it with Honda's reliability record and a 5-year-old dealer network behind it, rather than a relaunched British brand still rebuilding trust after decades off the market. Honda hasn't confirmed a global launch, a final name, a release date, or even final specs for markets outside India. Industry chatter points to a possible European debut around EICMA 2027, arriving in dealers no earlier than 2028. That's a long runway for numbers to change. And BSA isn't exactly a neutral bystander either. It's owned by Classic Legends, a company still working to prove a relaunched heritage brand can hold up long-term against manufacturers with actual global service infrastructure. So don't let either brand's marketing do your thinking for you. One bike is real but unproven as a long-term ownership story. The other is a rumor built on a trademark filing and 40-year-old nameplate nostalgia.